Well, good evening, friends. Mark Holmes here. As always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. This feels good tonight. It's amazing how fast things change. Yesterday, it was hot. In fact, last night with the beat bed, it was like hot, hot. I was like, damn, throw all the covers off me, open up the window, excuse me, and just burning up. Today, I'm freezing. I literally made a fire in the fireplace because it was so cold. It is going to be like 37 degrees tonight. It was 79 yesterday. That just ain't right. It just ain't right. But things have a way of changing quicker than you think they will. Jerry Jones, I put out a video, and of course, okay, I don't know how many of you do YouTube. YouTube, of course, is evolving. Okay, YouTube, has actually NFL Network as well as Red Zone, and hearing that actually Hulu has now bought into having NFL Network as well as I don't know if they have the Red Zone or not, but they've got like two things of the NFL, which is another death nail into cable because now people are going to be able to stream the other content that they wanted. ESPN is basically working on trying to get their own apps and stuff like that as well, really rolling. And so, probably in 5 years from now, ain't nobody gonna have cable, or a few old people will, like me, actually still having a landline and a fax machine. Yes, I still have a freaking fax machine here. Okay, I don't use it very often, but I still have it. But anyway, things change quickly. So I put up and did a premiere of my video because now I'm trying to do like an evening video for my outdoor set. And of course, the wind was whipping and blowing and all that, but you didn't hear it in the video. Um, and what always ends up happening is now the algorithms have changed with YouTube, and they'll go through and they do checks. So this is one of those things that actually kind of hurts me because the checks take 20 minutes to an hour to make sure everything is good to go before you can really make sure it's okay. You might find out there's a copyright issue and it gets blocked. You might find out that there's a copyright issue and it gets demonetized, and so on. So I did the video. I was proud of it. It worked real good. I put it up in there. I do the premiere, and all of a sudden, then boom, I get the red dollar sign of death that says it's being blocked in certain regions for 32 seconds. 32 seconds. So then I got to delete the video, edit out the 32 seconds, and then reload it, and then wait for the checks to go through again. It's enough to drive you crazy. But I'm blessed to have this platform because I couldn't do this without YouTube, as well as you guys out there watching. So on that video was Jerry Jones and his interview, virtual reality interview with Kyle Pitts. And basically, I think this was another one of those pieces that we're putting out here to try and baffle the other teams, to try and figure, make them think that, oh, the Cowboys are going to do this. And the Cowboys, Jerry Jones really wants him. So, if he's there on the board, then we know that we don't have to worry about them taking this player and so on. It's strategy, okay? It's baffling with bullshit, but also, too, strategize what you're trying to do. And I believe that Jerry Jones, because Jerry Jones, it's like a new toy. Oh man, you see that Kyle Pitts? Oh man, we'd have the best tight end in football to go with CeeDee Lamb. It's just like another plaything for him. And would it make our offense better? It sure would. But God, if you guys don't get right now, don't get it. That if the Cowboys don't have a better defense, it's not going to matter what we do on offense. It's just not. We've gone through this for years where we've had Tony Romo having outstanding years and yet end up 8-8, 8-8, 8-8, and out the playoffs. You got to get this defense taken care of. We have to. We'll see. The reality is a week and a couple days from now, we'll have some new players for the Cowboys, and we won't know. We really won't know. We'll assume we know, but we really won't know for years down the road how good they really are. And that's a fact. What we need a draft like the 2016 draft. We need a draft where we got Zeke, we got Dak, we got Malik Collins, we got Jalen Smith, we got Anthony Brown. Now that was a draft that really ended up putting in a lot of talent. Oh, there was Rico Gathers too. You see what I did there? Okay. We need to have a very successful draft like that again because we need the influx of talent. The Cowboys aren't going to go out there in free agency and grab those guys. They're just not. And we've got holes we truly need to fill in this defensive end. And I hope we can do it. So, it was kind of a quiet day for the most part for Cowboys, other than the fact that players can now change their number if they buy the inventory of all their numbers for this year. I'm betting you won't see a whole lot of players that will change numbers this year. Now, if they wait until next year to change their number before they print out this year's number, then it won't cost them anything. So it's one of those things that the NFL is like, yeah, we'll give you some freedom, some latitude, but you're going to pay us, okay? Because everything the NFL is, you're going to pay us. Well, made it through another day. I'm happy to say that. God willing, I'll be here for another one tomorrow. I've got to make a trip down the country. I got to pick up a couple of stoves and replace those, do a drive-by, but then I'll be back home. Today was interesting because I got my first COVID shot today. My man Stewart said, be prepared for the second half of your day to not have anything planned because you'll probably need a nap because you'll feel worn out. Some people said that you'll have some flu-like symptoms. Haven't had those so far. So far, knock on masonry, haven't had any of those. My arm's a little bit sore from where the shot went in, but that's about it. Hopefully, that will be all it is, and hopefully I'll never have to worry about having COVID. So, that being said, I'm going to get my ass up out of this cold so I can get me some sleep. Hope you guys and you ladies have had a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the morning. Peace.